As you can tell, tonight we are on lesson number 6. And lesson number 6 is titled Action. And lesson number 6 is based on principle 3 and step 3. And principle 3 is consciously choose to commit all my life and will to Christ's care and control. Happy are the meek. And step 3. We made a decision to turn our lives and wills over to the care of God. See, it's all about trusting God, right? And, you know, we've been here a while now. We've worked step 1 and step 2, and we've worked those to the best of our abilities. And step 1, we learned that God's in control. And in step 2, we learned that He's crazy about us, and that He cares for us, and that He loves us very much. And He wants more intimate and authentic and real relationships with us. We admit that our lives are out of control and unmanageable, and we came to believe that God could restore us. But, you know, after we work these first 2 steps, we some of us, and I know for me personally, got stuck in what we call a cycle of failure. That it keeps us bound by our own guilt, and anger, and fear, and depression. And what I want to look at tonight is I want to look at how do we get past those old, familiar, negative barriers like pride, fear, guilt, and worrying, and doubt. You know, those barriers that actually keep us from taking a step up here. Okay? And the answer is the title of the lesson tonight, Action. Alright? So in step 3, it's all about action, right? This is an action step. We make a decision. That is action. It requires us to do something. How many of you remember the movie Sandlot?
One of my favorites.
Mine too. One of my all-time favorite movies. I have this friend who grew up in Anaheim. He grew up on Catella Avenue, and he said his life growing up was just like the movie Sandlot. They had this dirt field behind their house, and all the kids in the neighborhood played baseball there, and they had all the crazy, adventures like those kids did in that movie. And one day this guy drives by and he stops, and he's watching them play. And he comes up and he introduces himself. And he goes, "Hi, my name's Walt. Looks like you boys are having a lot of fun out there, and I just wanted to tell you something. I've built this place down the road. It's a magical kingdom. In fact, it's probably one of the happiest places on earth." And Walt says to the kids, he says, "If you ever want to go, you should go. You should go see this place, man. It's got Matterhorn, and there's all the food you can eat, and there's this mouse running around. He's always smiling." And my friend said to him, here was the deal with Walt, my friend said. He said, Walt would always give a gracious invitation, but he never forced us. He never forced us to go. You kind of see where I'm going with this? See, Walt says, you can have the keys to my kingdom and go there anytime and play. Now some of you look at me going, is that a true story? See, I think a lot of us, through our lives, we're on this dirt field, and everything is good, and we're living it up, and we've got friends, and we're in relationships, and we've got resources, and we've got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, we live in Orange County, California. I mean, we just have a lot of stuff to do. But Jesus is saying, hey, I've got something over here. It's more than a magical kingdom. It's an eternal kingdom. And I've created it just for you. And I'm not going to force you to go there, but I'm going to let you know that if you do go there, you'll have a life of, a fullness. You'll come alive in ways that you never ever dreamed of. See, step 3 is a choice. We have to make a decision. We have to make a choice. And seriously, if you don't make a choice, you've still made a decision. Step 3 is like opening the door. All you need is the willingness to make a decision, and Jesus will do the rest. Okay? So tonight on your handout, we have an acrostic, and it spells the word action